All right, Shalom, we the Hebrew Israelites. We come out here every Sunday, Salaki, and preach the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. First and foremost, I want to say all praise due to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and double honors to the elders of GMS, and Shalom to all the Akim across the four corners of the globe that come out every weekend and do the same thing we do, and that's to usher in the kingdom of heaven and break down these strongholds, which is Esau's queendom. First and foremost, I want to get into the Rfid chip, which is the mark of the beast. It's dailypaul.com. Obamacare in the Rfid chip. This new healthcare Obamacare law requires an Rfid chip implanted in all of us. This chip will not only contain your personal information with tracking capability, but it will also be linked to your bank account. And get this, page 1004 of the new law dictating the timing of this chip reads, and I quote, "No later than 36 months after the date of the enactment. It is now the law of the land that by March 23rd, 2013, we will all be required to have an Rfid chip underneath our skin. And this chip will be linked to our bank accounts as well as our personal records and tracking capability built into it." So right now, when Obama passed his healthcare bill, he secretly passed in the mark of the beast. In order for you people to buy or sell, you're going to have to eat that chip, which they already have take-home kits for you to implant the chip. And by you getting the chip, you already are sealed to be put in that lake of fire, which is America, when 200 million missiles are dropped upon it. This is from Infowars.com. Walmart is testing a scan and go iPhone app that could one day replace cashiers. In Rogers, Arkansas, Walmart recently asked employees and their friends with iPhones to test out a new self-scan and go app. It's one of a few mobile initiatives Walmart is working on that could one day replace or aid its many cashiers. So then, by putting a chip in the phone and setting up the technology for you to go through the cashier without cash, they already have this technology set up so you can just use the chip that's either going to be in your hand, your right hand, or in your forehead. But your pork chop pastors ain't telling you on Sundays when you go to church and spend your last bit of rent money to put into the pastor's pocket. He ain't telling you about the mark of the beast or the chip. He ain't telling you that if you get that chip, you'll surely be put to death.
That's right. And if you go watch that movie, the new version is called The Manchurian Candidate. It's got the chip all the way throughout there. It's got your boy Denzel. He takes a chip out of his back because they chipping him. And you know this devil put it in his back to try to hide the fact that that's what they're talking about. And then he bit one out of the main character who was running for vice president. He bites the chip out and then he takes it to his buddy who's a scientist. And the scientist looks at it under a microscope, looks into what's really in the chip, and it's got all of these PCBs, and then they kind of go into how sophisticated a device it is and what it can actually do. They have those chips as tracking devices and also as a mechanism by which to make you do what they want you to do.
Right. There's another news article from Infowars.com. The cashless grid is here. Google Wallet aims to make leather wallets obsolete. We want you to be able to leave your leather wallet at home. That's the stated goal from Google Wallet, who is offering new incentives to leave behind plastic credit cards, cash, and gold the techno generations into learning to love the cashless control grid long plotted by technocrats and their one world banker allies. The digital platform is phasing in ID verification, including digital driver's license, along with a slew of features meant to appeal to consumer convenience, including downloadable coupons, loyalty cards, and e-tickets, putting totally digital cashless systems closer than ever. So they're already implementing all this stuff, man. The mark of the beast system that speaks about in Revelation, the 13th chapter. And this article is from WTVA.com. It says students required to wear IDs or face fines. As classes start back at Northeast Mississippi Community College, visitors might notice something visible about every student walking around campus, their student ID badge. That's not by accident, it's a policy that started being enforced this semester. When I first got approached by a police officer, that's when I first found out about the policy, student Alexis Burt said. The policy indicates students must keep their new NEMCC ID badge in plain sight at all times. Those who don't can face a warning. They give several warnings before they actually give a ticket. Once they hit you with the ticket, then you'll be fined $25, student Devorius James said. So that's exactly what they're going to do when they start pushing the RFID chip. As soon as these global economies crash sometime in October, and you people lose all your money from your bank accounts, your savings accounts, and all the other sources where you put your money in, they're going to make you people get a chip. And simultaneously going on right now, there's a famine in America. Crops ain't growing as they was. There's a 60% drought. And now these farmers is feeding their cattle not with corn but with candy because they can't afford the rising corn prices. So during these bread lines that's going to hit America, once the economy crashes, they're going to be offering you RFID chips to put in your right hand or your forehead. As the brother got on this sign right now. Can you get that scripture? Yeah.
Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich. Revelation 13 and 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on earth by means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live.
That's right, keep going.
And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
That's right, and that image of the beast is talking about that old Roman and old Canaanite Babylon system that they're trying to bring into the what they call New World Order, which George H.W. Bush was talking about in the 80s and 90s. He was talking about a New World Order, which they've been planning ever since America was even founded in 1776. Which America wasn't founded in 1776. The secret society called the Illuminati was birthed in 1776. 1776 has nothing to do with America. It has to do with those secret elite banking cartels called the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and all those other banking cartels that run the whole world. They want to put this whole world into a new world order so they can have total control. So therefore, to have total control, they want to put everybody chipped up. They want to get all you people chipped up. Keep going.
And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
That's right. Because in your right hand and your forehead, that's where your body generates enough heat to power the chip on a consistent basis. And now they got chips in your medicine, so they can track and see if you're taking your medicine or not. They got chips in your smartphone, so they could track you with GPS. And it doesn't matter if you're in prison, or if you're in jail, or if you're just walking on the streets, you're gonna have to get the chip, which is the mark of the beast. And all you people gonna know what I'm talking about in October when the global financial economy collapses and you ain't gonna have no money. Then you're gonna have to go to those food lines to get the chip. Keep going.
And that no man might buy or sell, save that he have the mark.
That's right. No man might buy or sell unless you have this chip, man, which is the mark of the beast. And your gold, your silver is not gonna save you. Hold there and get Zephaniah 1 and 18. Even though it says gold and silver is a strong defense, but on this side, it ain't gonna save you in the day of the Lord, because people gonna be trying to take what you got.
Zephaniah 1:18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath.
That's right. Neither your silver or your gold shall be able to deliver you. Even though when this economy collapses, silver is about $35 an ounce right now, and gold is about if I remember right, it's about $1,700 an ounce right now. Once this global financial economy collapses, gold is going to skyrocket to $3,000 to $4,000 an ounce, and silver might climb all the way above $100 an ounce. But according to the prophecies in this book, you don't know for sure if that's not going to deliver you out of those missiles, but you could die beforehand, because it might be your neighbor that tries to, okay, our next door neighbor, he was always talking about he got gold in the house, he got silver, let's go over there so we can take his stuff so we can have a meal to eat. Because there's a famine in this land, as we always continue to bring it out with the scriptures and with news sources. Because you people don't like to read the news. Is that it on that?
But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy.